Day we are together again. On the day we are together again, I will pull you in close like a hoop with no end. On the day we are together again, we will share the same table again. We will share the same table again. I will pass you the salt, the candlelight will bend when we share the same table again. We will walk around the block hand in hand. We will walk around the block hand in hand. We will stop for a snack at the taco truck stand when we walk around the block hand in hand. Someday we will go back to work. Someday we will go back to work. May we be among people who respect our work. Someday we will go back to work. I will write you a letter for now. I will write you a letter for now. Hope is a message that survives somehow. I will write you a letter for now. I will help the strangers I meet. I will help the strangers I meet. It is possible to get back on our feet. I will help the strangers I meet. To the healers who keep us alive. To the healers who keep us alive. A toast to your courage, knowledge and light. To the healers who keep us alive. And the ones we love who are gone. And the ones we love who are gone. We remember the stories and we sing the songs for the ones we love who are gone. And on the day we are together.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I know PG is live. I apologize for that. I really never try to go live, but I am telling you guys, something is crazy here in this case. First, I want you guys to watch this video, but then I'm going to show you guys something that I think this, in my opinion, it's too early to say, but I'm wondering if this is revenge, like a revenge unaliving. I'm going to show y'all something here shortly, but first I want to show you this reporter out of San Antonio who was talking about this. This is just wild. Absolutely wild. Give me a moment, y'all. Where'd it go? Crapiola. Let me find it. I think this is perplexing. 1 second. Where the hell did it go? All right, I'm going to play this for you while this is a reel of her pregnant. She was so happy. They said all she wanted was this baby. Just give me a second while I look for this. One moment, please. Something is really... Damn it, did I exit out of this? Just give me one moment. I think I exited out of it. Right. I want to show you guys something. Okay, here we go. I found it. Bless her heart. She was, that baby was brand new. Okay, this is from Megan Rena, who I want you guys to listen to this.
Been following my post, and I've been covering this story since Christmas Eve.
Can y'all hear that? Let me know if you guys could hear that. I'm telling you, I think this, and you guys, once I show you guys this, you're going to be like, oh, something's up. I think. Okay, you could. Perfect. Okay.
Really, really heartbreaking story. I'm going to let a few people join this live before I really get into it. We're still at the scene here. We are about to head out. It is wrapping up. We do have a lot of family members still here. I can flip the camera too to just kind of show like the constable car still. There's another constable driving by, and family members. Don't want to show them just right now quite yet, but we are still here at this apartment complex in the medical center in San Antonio. And if you're just joining me, I just hopped on this live. And as you know, I've been following this case with KINS 5 here out of San Antonio since Christmas Eve. And just to give y'all some background on the case, we saw a Facebook post about a missing pregnant teenager on Christmas Eve, and I actually met with her mother, Gloria, and she, informed me that her daughter was supposed to be induced Saturday night at a hospital in San Antonio and never showed up. She couldn't get a hold of her all day, thought it was strange she wasn't at the hospital, and that's when the missing persons report was filed Saturday night for Savannah Soto, an 18-year-old teenager who was a week past her due date on Saturday and went missing. And so what we have now, and with the update that we got from San Antonio police just about less than 30 minutes ago, I'd say, they couldn't confirm, and this was the police chief, couldn't exactly say on record that it was Savannah and her boyfriend, but he alluded to it. And he said that it was the family of Savannah's that told them about a vehicle at this apartment complex. Again, I'm in the medical center in San Antonio. San Antonio police were called. They came out to this apartment complex inside the vehicle, and it was the vehicle that matched the description of what they were last seen in when the clear alert went out. Inside the vehicle, they found Savannah and Matthew dead. They didn't say how they died. They said that it appears to be a murder. They did not confirm it was a murder, but it's being investigated as a possible murder. Again, this is coming from San Antonio Police Chief William McManus. And but he did not say on record Savannah or Matthew's names, but again said that it was family that called them out here. And it was, as this was playing out, we were following this story. And so just to kind of lay it out from my perspective, we, of course, I first broke the story on Sunday. Then last night we met with the family. Earlier this afternoon, we were told that they're going to start searching again. And we were at the apartment complex that she was last seen at. That's in Leon Valley. We had stopped by the Leon Valley police station and got an update from them that they were still looking at leads, still had no credible leads, and that Matthew Guerra was confirmed missing as well, because that wasn't something we had on record until today. We just knew for sure that there was an investigation into Savannah Soto, but not her boyfriend, who she was living with and who was the father of her unborn baby.
It's coming up.
And that's when we went over to again, we were there in Leon Valley. We got word from a family friend that they had found the vehicle somewhere in the medical center. So it was, and the police chief confirmed this, it was the family, it was Savannah's family that found this vehicle, got a tip about the vehicle, and then police were called.
Y'all, The family found this vehicle. The family got a Facebook tip. They found the vehicle. Can you imagine? Oh my God. Oh my God. They got a Facebook tip. And I'm wondering who got a, was it just a random Facebook tip, or did someone want them to find this? You know what I mean? But just wait till this is done. I'm going to show you guys some stuff. It's just like,
and then they found the two inside. They've
is
not said how they died. She still was pregnant, so she did not give birth to her baby boy. And so it's presumed that he is not alive as well. So very, very heartbreaking situation. If anyone has any questions, I am looking at the comments on this. And if you're just joining, my name is Megan Reyna. I'm with KINS 5 out of San Antonio, and I've been following this case since Christmas Eve, when we spoke with Gloria, who is Savannah's mother, about her disappearance. And there has been a lot of questions on Matthew and what his role played, and there's not anything I can say on record, just that he's been found with her, and that they are investigating this as a possible murder. San Antonio police is now leading this investigation, but the case did originate out of Leon Valley, which, if you're not from the San Antonio area, is a small community within Bexar County. So very small police station, 25 officers. When I spoke to the detective earlier, they were getting calls nonstop on tips, and they're following it through. But ultimately, this investigation has now moved to San Antonio, and it will now be the San Antonio Police Department who will lead this investigation moving forward. So it is a very heartbreaking update, and something. So yes, I haven't said anything about the baby. When I spoke to Matthew Guerra's mother, she told me that Savannah was still pregnant, so she had not given birth, and they had no pulse, which means, the baby had no pulse.
So she went missing, the 22nd? She had still not given birth. There was rumors that she had possibly given birth, but she had not.
Pulse. Which is very, very sad. They've not said if it's a murder-suicide. They just said possible murder investigation. The police have not confirmed anything about the pregnancy. But that is coming from Matthew's family when I spoke to them earlier. And they were in the car. Where was the car found? Okay, sorry there. I got disconnected for a second. And what I was just saying was the apartment complex we're at is in the medical center in San Antonio. But the investigation where she was living was Leon Valley. So where she was last seen was at an apartment complex in Leon Valley. Leon Valley police were leading the investigation, but now, because their bodies were found here in San Antonio, it will be San Antonio police leading this investigation into what they're saying is a possible murder. They say there are signs that point to that. They have not confirmed that yet. And we do not know if anything about murder, suicide, or anything like that. But yes, both have been found together in a vehicle. One was in the front seat, one was in the back seat of a vehicle, and that was the vehicle that they were reported last seen in when they left their apartment Friday afternoon around 2:00 in Leon Valley. I've not heard anything about being tied up. No, I have not heard anything about that. And again, police really will not, they're not going to release details like that in preliminary. What will eventually happen is we'll get likely be able to get a more in-depth police report, but something, if say someone did this to them and there's like an arrest warrant out there, then that's when we may learn from an arrest affidavit more information about details about how they were found. I will say, when the medical examiner is done doing their investigation into their deaths, they should be able to say cause of death, which we don't know yet either. We don't know how they died. Just they're both found dead, and it looks like it could be a murder investigation. So yeah, no, there was no one in a trunk.
Nobody in the trunk. We don't know if anybody's tied up. That's very important.
And obviously, this is a
yet.
developing investigation, so a lot of details could even change from what police told us, but they didn't tell us much, and that's normal. That is very normal in a situation like this. They're not gonna they're not going to release too much information because their investigation is just starting. But again, it's San Antonio police that are now handling this investigation. But it was a missing persons case out of Leon Valley originally. And just a little background, if y'all, I'm sure y'all know, but Savannah, was supposed to be induced Saturday night. She had a hospital appointment. She was a week past her due date. Her mother had just spoken to her Friday. She was really excited to give birth to a baby boy. She had a name picked out. She had the nursery ready. And her mother was going to be in that delivery room with her. And when she couldn't get a hold of her Saturday morning, she knew something was off. Something didn't feel right. It was going to voicemail. So then she eventually went to the hospital and asked if she was there. They said she wasn't there. Sometimes HIPAA can get in the way of things, right? So they maybe thought that they weren't telling, maybe the daughter didn't want her there and it was a HIPAA thing that they weren't telling, but eventually police were called and they were able to confirm that she wasn't at the hospital. Matthew was nowhere to be seen either. She's her boyfriend. She's the father of the baby. They're living together in Leon Valley. And that's when, the family of Savannah filed the missing persons report right away. Sunday, Christmas Eve, is when I spoke to Savannah's mother and we first did this story. And then of course, yesterday and Christmas night, they were still searching. And today we started to follow up, and that is, as we were working this story is when we found out that they had found the vehicle, and we rushed here. And so many family members, so many friends here at the scene. It was truly, truly heartbreaking. So if there's, anything, my biggest, okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting spotty connection. So again, possible murder investigation into this case where Savannah Soto and her boyfriend Matthew Guerra were found dead inside the vehicle they were last seen in, leaving Friday afternoon. Something else I want to point out, police say it appears they were been in that vehicle for several days, 3 days. So that is something I realized I didn't mention before, that they've been in that vehicle for several days is what police believe. They didn't say how they died, but they have been found. I am going to leave this I'm going to go ahead and hop off this live.
Okay, guys. So that did clear a lot of that up. We haven't heard anything about anyone being in trunk. That was a rumor that's going around. Some people have said that they may have been tied up. That is a rumor as of now. But this is what I want to show you. Remember Savannah's brother had been gunned down at the age of 15 years old last year. There's a picture of Savannah beside a chair with her brother's picture on a shirt. Let's look at this. Trigger warning.
Kyle just made a decision that would change.
Just 1 second. No. This is the courtroom of
Jesus, we're going to have to talk. I tried to talk to you yesterday. We're going to set up another one, okay?
Very well. Just 1 second, Kristen. A lot of people. All right. So, family member attack, defendant in court during trial for San Antonio teen. This was an attack on the Savannah's brother, obviously, who was killed. This happened October 20th, 2023, right? 2 months ago. 2 months ago. Someone is angry. Someone is angry. Right? So it says, deputies were forced to break up a brawl that happened during Friday's court hearing for the case involving Victor Nathaniel Rivas, and then it's related 15-year-old shot to death in West Side shooting, 2 teens detained. Back in May 2022, 2 teenagers were detained after 15-year-old Ethan Noel Soto was fatally shot in a West Side neighborhood. Officials say that during the court hearing, it was reported that the defendant, Rivas, gestured towards the family of Soto. That is when Soto's family members jumped the partition inside the courtroom to assault Rivas. The 2 bailiffs immediately responded to break up the fight, but additional family members also became disruptive. Deputies were able to break up the fight and placed 4 individuals into custody. 2 adult men, 2 juveniles will be charged with assault and for disrupting court proceedings. So that is, let's look at these photos and see what. Something is wrong here, y'all. I don't know how many brothers Savannah had, but this is where the unaliving happened. Family member, okay. Something is very, very wrong here. Someone posted earlier, then 2 months later, Savannah Soto, the sister of a deceased victim, goes missing and is found dead in her car with her boyfriend. They say they were tortured. Horrible. There is reports coming out that they may have been tortured. Now, the cartels and a lot of gangs, they will, they have been known to put bodies in compromising positions or to leave some type of a message. Totally sus, Joy. Totally. I don't think, yes, Rhonda, that was the term that was used when we first, very true. That was the term. They were in bad shape. They were in very bad shape. I thought the poor, Joy, I want to make that clear. The brother was last year. However, this court hearing was just 2 months ago. So he did, and the incident of Savannah's brother, 15-year-old, was last year. However, this court hearing happened in October. Literally, hold on a minute. October 20th. So, when did Savannah go missing? What, the 22nd? I mean, October 20th is when this happened. Okay, yeah, December 22nd. So, 22nd, 23rd, and this happened October 20th. Literally almost 2 months. I'm keeping up every hour here in San Antonio. I agree, Justin. I feel like this was some type of revenge. She went missing December 22nd. Just like 73-year-old. I don't know what that means. Everyone thought his mom knew something. I know it's leaning towards issues with the girl's family, but this is suspicious the way the guy's family was acting as well. JL, I kind of thought about that, but then I thought maybe they didn't know anything and they actually thought it might be Matthew because he is on probation, right? He's been in a lot of trouble, but they might have thought it was Matthew and it really wasn't. So they may have just been trying to protect him. So missing day before hospital. Yes. This is way too much to not be some sort of hit. It has to be, in my opinion. I mean, this is not coincidental. I just don't think it could be. I was thinking the threat came from Matt's side, but now I think it came from Savannah's side. Yeah. They sure do, Rebecca. They sure do. Dislike about illegal watchmaking, specific dislike, illegal videos. That's such an interesting word for the chief to say. Very perplexing. And to say that immediately. And you see the cops, they kept looking inside as they were standing by the car. Yes, Shannon, something is definitely not right here. I mean, definitely not right. Hopefully they left some evidence, but if the thing is, if there was no GUN shots around the car that you could see, like it wasn't, the glass wasn't broke, anything like that. So, hey, Connie, good to see you. But, if this was like some type of drive-by or something, you would think there would be GUN shots and stuff, right? Like on the car and the glass. But I'm wondering if like they were meeting Matthew for, like a sale or something like that, and they got in the car and that's when, they did something. I live in a suburb of San Antonio. The west side of San Antonio is known for gang activities. If there was no victim in the driver's seat and no weapons found, they would sure be perplexing. I did watch the cousin's TikTok video. He said his injuries were gruesome. I have a lot of questions. Duchess, can you text me? Is that still up? Can you text me who that was? The cousin's name? If you have it, I'll pull it up. Thank you, Duchess. We'll pull that up. I have not seen that. Was a bang bang mentioned? It is alleged that they may have been pew-pewed, but they've been in this car for 3 days. 3 days. And just this to happen 2 months ago after this brawl, someone's mad. You should have seen the look of that guy, 50s, mean looking in an apartment, evil fuming. Who baby kisses? Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, I mean, the families, both sides, but this was Matthew's family and Savannah's family. They were arguing, when they were out as well. Did Duchess email me or text me? Let's see here. Let me message her. Baby kisses. Holy crap, that's scary. Oh my god. What baby kisses say? Coming to my house is why. Is there someone escaped? Was Savannah the next to the youngest? Anyone know? Have no idea about that, to be quite honest with you. An apartment complex, the area is in total is called the medical complex, and it has an apartment complex. Okay. Now, is this the medical complex where she was to have the baby? Because, that would be super evil. That would be super evil. Baby kisses, what's not related, in your opinion? They are getting, this is getting complicated right now. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting very complicated. Oh, thank you so much, Duchess.
It's not magic.
Hold on one second.
It's a little.
I need to. Email these, and we're going to watch these. Give me just 1 second, y'all. I've got 2 links here. And then I need to. Almost done. perfect. All right, here we go. I'm going to share this. 1 second.
Hey guys, so Matthew's cousin went live, kind of gave a little bit more detail into the case. Before I show you guys the video, I'm just going to give you guys a fair warning. It is really sad to watch. Just remember that he is a victim too in all of this. Even though he may have a history, it does not matter because he's a victim in this. Well, here's what she had to say.
It's hard to hear her.
We have no details. They don't want to give us no details. They did let us know that there was shell casings in the car, and that my cousin's injuries were very gruesome.
Bless
This is
her
a very,
heart.
very hard pill to swallow. Just seeing the pain in my aunt's eyes. Even seeing the pain of Savannah's family just hurt me so much. And honestly, I just hope that all of us could just come and all come together, because at the end of the day, we both lost family members, and she was a family member, and it's just, I honestly feel like they got set up.
Yes. Yes.
Because nothing's making sense to me. The way they left him in the back seat.
Hold on, what?
They left him in the back seat, laid out with his pants off. It was gruesome. They just said it was gruesome. He was not in the front seat. He was in the back seat. My cousin's very, very, very tall. Savannah was in the front passenger seat, and she had the car seat on top of her.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Now I want to show y'all something, another. Thank you so much, Judge, for sending this. I haven't seen this yet. Okay.
He was found in the back seat, laid out, no pants on, and that's all we know. There was shell casings in the car, and then also we do know that I want to say both of them or one of them. I can't really. There was so much crying and stuff. I couldn't really hear, but I do know that somebody was hit with something.
Somebody was hit with something. This is crazy. So they said that
Hey guys, so Matthew's
his
cousin went live.
1 second.
They don't want to.
They said that his pants was off and he was in the back seat. There was shell casings in the back, or there were shell casings in the car, and that she was in the front passenger seat. I'm going to play this again with the car seat on top of her. What in God's name is wrong with people? Oh my God.
Us no details. They did let us know that there was shell casings in the car, and that my cousin's injuries were very gruesome. This is a very, very hard.
What happened? Hold on. I hate TikTok's videos. One second.
Hey guys, so Matthew's cousin.
This is a very, very hard pill to swallow. Just seeing the pain in my aunt's eyes.
Same.
Even seeing the pain of Savannah's family just hurt me so much. And honestly, I just hope that all of us could just come and all come together, because at the end of the day, we both lost family members.
Listen to what she's about to say.
And she was a family member. And it's just, I honestly feel like they got set up. Because nothing's making sense to me.
Oh, Duchess.
The way they left him in the back seat.
I'm so sorry.
They left him in the back seat, laid out with his pants off. It was gruesome.
That is the gruesome. His pants were off in the back seat. She's in the front passenger seat.
They just said it was gruesome. He was not in the front seat. He was in the back seat. My cousin's very, very, very tall. Savannah was in the front passenger seat, and she had the car seat on top of her.
Y'all, please keep, y'all keep Duchess in your prayers and their family. She lost her little baby. This is so strange. And then there's this. I want to play. There's another video.
He was found in the back seat, laid out, no pants on, and that's all we know. There was shell casings in the car, and then also we do know that, I want to say both of them or one of them, I can't really. There was so much crying and stuff I couldn't really hear, but I do know that somebody was hit with something.
Somebody was hit with something. Now, remember, Savannah's brother died at age 15 last year. And 2 months ago, on October 20th of this year, 2 months ago, there was this big fight in the courtroom. And, Savannah's cousin here, she said that she felt like this was definitely a hit. And I agree with her. Somebody wanted them unalive. She had the baby car seat on top of her. A protective move? I don't think so. I bet what I was thinking is I think the baby's car seat was in the back and they threw it up front, probably on her, to make room for him in the back, but also as a message. They said this is gruesome. Gruesome. Where did that go? Let me find this. I want to show you all this. This is Texas Barbie.
He was found in the back seat, laid out.
Okay, we looked at
where he basically got tortured. So it's just best to just not say nothing.
Oh my God. He basically got tortured.
If y'all look at what perplex means and the type of crime scene that it was, then y'all will understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. It was a gruesome crime scene. Like, he did not go in a good way. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? I'm like, there was no, like, that's just what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, like I might be blowing it out of proportion by saying tortured, but perplexed and the way the chief of police did say, if y'all go to my TikTok, the crime scene was gruesome, so he didn't go in a good way.
We're looking at this right now as a murder investigation. So we don't know how it's going to pan out. It's a very, very.
Does he talk?
So, but that's what we have.
That's the only update. That's the only update. This is his mother right here. That's the only update. Yes, this is mom of Matthew. I'm not sure where Savannah's mom is. Okay.
I know, I would be scared.
So that's what we're looking at right now. I'm sorry for your loss.
I would be scared.
Humble beast, but Aaron turn me up, I guess.
Okay, can't do that. Matthew's. Okay, this is Matthew's cousin.
He was found in the back seat.
What is her name?
He was found in the back.
Huh. Hold on, I want to look at another person's TikTok 1 second. That is her, because look at this. You can see. Let me find it. That looks like her. Right there.
Hey guys, so Matthew's cousin went live, kind of gave a little bit more detail.
Remember? And it's just, I honestly feel like they got set up. Because nothing's making sense to me. the way they left him in the back seat. They left him in the back seat, laid out with his pants off. It was gruesome. They just said it was gruesome. He was not in the front seat. He was in the back seat. My cousin's very, very, very tall. Savannah was in the front passenger seat, and she had the car seat.
So what I'm about to tell you, excuse me, what I'm about to tell you is preliminary information and could change, quite possibly will change as detectives get further into the investigation. And what we're looking at right now, I think everybody knows the background on this, so I won't go into it. But what we're looking at right now is a very, very perplexing crime scene. And detectives right now are looking at this as a possible murder. And, but we don't know for sure. So again, because of the complexity, the complex crime scene, we can't say for sure what we have. Questions? Two. There are two people in the car. They are deceased. And we believe that it is the missing woman and her boyfriend, but we can't confirm that right now officially until the medical examiner takes a look at the bodies and makes that determination as to their identity. No, I mean, I can't say for sure. I'm not going to say anything officially about whether the person in the vehicle was pregnant or is pregnant. I can't say that officially, so I'm not going to.
How long ago was this? Let's see here. Let's see here.
Update on Savannah Soto. Savannah Soto case family member went live.
Everyone is making these assumptions and portraying my family. Me, my mother Karen Hernandez, and my brother Sabian. Everyone's portraying us like if we have something to do with my brother and my sister-in-law missing. First of all, we do not. We're all worried. There's an open investigation and an open missing persons case on Savannah and my brother Matthew. Anybody in my messages asking me questions, making threats, making assumptions, just want to say anything that they feel like saying to me, I'm not going to reply to it anymore. I'm done giving the attention and giving like a reaction to everyone. You know, everyone wants to get a reaction out of us, and it's not going to work. My brother comes from a good family, you know. He was raised by his dad. He came back to us when he was 18 years old. I'm not gonna speak on a lot of shit, but my brother's not perfect. You know, no one's perfect, but at the end of the day, we do not know where my brother is. So anybody on Facebook, you know, if y'all know something, come forward, bro, because we're just worried about the safety of Savannah, the baby, and my brother Matthew. I'm tired of everybody coming at my mother, calling her a hoe, a bitch, saying that she's a murderer, an accessory to murder. Everyone's thinking that we have something to do with this. We do not have nothing to do with this. I promise y'all. I don't need to lie. I have kids of my own. Like, I just don't like how the internet is making us look like criminals. I don't like that at all. I just hope that Savannah, my brother, and the baby are all okay. I'm thinking the worst right now. My brother, he has a lot of enemies. He has a lot of enemies in San Antonio. But you know,
He has a lot of enemies in San Antonio.
no, that doesn't. I don't know, but I'm not gonna be replying to nobody's messages. That if I don't have you on Facebook, I'm not replying to you. You know, y'all want to know what y'all want to know? Go ask the police. Go ask them. They know everything. And if y'all are over here telling me that I'm an accessory to murder, that I'm gonna go to prison for life and all this shit, fuck you. Like, I'm gonna get ghetto now. Suck my dick. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I will speak to the police gladly. I have nothing to hide, bro. Put a lie detector test on me. I don't care. I'm ghetto, but at the same time, I'm fucking a man. You know, I'm grown. I pay my own damn bills, bro. All I want is my brother to come forward, Savannah to be okay, the baby to be okay. You know, my brother too, but like, this is not like my brother. This is not like my brother at all. He always checks in with his grandma. He always calls and lets us know he's okay. This is not like my brother, and this is not like him just to like hide her from the world. Even if he did put hands on her, this is not like my brother to fucking
Yeah, they were
like
already dead.
hide
This was
her. You know,
5
he's just
hours
making
ago.
this situation much worse. Everyone thinks I'm on my brother's side. No, if my brother did do wrong, then I'm against my brother. But at the same time, I still want my brother to be safe because that is my family member, dog. That is my baby brother. That's my blood. That's my family. Like, at the end of the day, I'm supposed to care about his well-being. Good or bad, wrong or right. You know, family is family, bro.
Savannah Soto case family member went live.
Everyone is.
They made a video. Let's see here.
New details are emerging about the relationship between a couple found dead in a vehicle Tuesday afternoon. Court records show Savannah Soto's boyfriend, Matthew Guerra, was on probation for assaulting Soto on Christmas Day in 2022.
Yes, Christmas Day he assaulted Savannah, and he was on probation for that. It's just a mess, y'all. A mess. Oh, he has a long record, and Matthew's brother that we just saw a second ago, she said he had a lot of enemies. Mountain Cat, according to Matthew's cousin, he was in the back seat, allegedly with his pants down.
Take care. Yes, Savannah Soto, the young woman who was pregnant and missing, has been found deceased, and her baby daddy.
Now the family is the one that found them via a Facebook tip. Who was that person that gave him that tip? Is this someone, just an innocent pedestrian, or was this someone who wanted them to find Matthew and Savannah?
Daddy has been found deceased as well. They're in the car. The car is over there, behind that building. Okay, I will be back as soon as they get ready for the police conference. Thank you, guys.
Okay, we saw that. The family is the one that found this car, which was just insane. Okay. Wow. They said she was so excited to.
Everybody ready? So what I'm about to tell you, excuse me, what I'm about to tell you is preliminary information and could change, quite possibly will change as detectives get further into the investigation. And what we're looking at right now, I think everybody knows the background on this, so I won't go into it. But what we're looking at right now is a very, very perplexing crime scene. And detectives right now are looking at this as a.
You know, SL, that's a good point. I mean, if they confirm the license number, and they knew that was the car, then why didn't they call the police first? Why would the family go to the car? They got some sort of tip via Facebook. The family ran over there. They found the car and obviously their loved ones. Microdot, where did you hear that? Dismembered third leg and he bled out. I haven't heard about. I heard the no pants thing, but when you're talking about that, the other part, when they try to like demasculate, that is something cartels will do. But we don't know. I don't know that that has happened in this case. I have no idea. Now, the cousin said that he was found with his pants off, and it was gruesome. Right, but if they are reported missing, family should have let police respond first. Yeah, but I mean, they probably would have went. They would have went over there. You sent me an email, Marlena. That she found them. Okay, let me look at this Dutch. 1 second, y'all. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. I got to email this to myself. Couple seconds, please. All right. Okay. Couple things. Bear with me. When was this? Okay. Here we go.
This is just in, and I'm in a support group on Facebook. she's been found. The car has been found. And then the sister-in-law, that's directly the sister-in-law, says that they also found her and she's in very bad condition.
She's in, yes, I remember when they said she's in very bad condition, but we didn't know if that meant she was
just 2 minutes
alive
ago,
or
literally. I
not.
just took this from the support group in Facebook. So they found the car 13 minutes ago. I went into the comments and it doesn't say much. It's just people commenting. And then after, she put that she's in bad condition. So she hasn't updated, like I said. I'm waiting for her to update, but thank God she's been found, and apparently she's alive. I mean,
No, she was not alive. Crimson, according to what I can confirm is that Matthew's cousin confirmed that Matthew was in the back seat with his pants off in bad condition, and Savannah was in the passenger seat with a baby car seat on her.
It doesn't say that she's unalived or anything like that, but she is in very bad condition. They have not said anything about him. They have not said anything about baby, where they found it or what's going on, but
okay, just bear with me, y'all, as I've got things I've got to pull up.
Where he basically got tortured.
1 second.
So it's just best to just not say nothing. If y'all look at what perplex means and the type of crime scene that it was, then y'all will understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. It was a gruesome crime scene. Like, he did not go in a good way. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? I'm like, there was no, like, that's just what I'm trying to say. Okay? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, like, I'm
Okay, Spirit Seeker, thank you so much. She sent which one was it? Is it this one?
I might be blowing it out of proportion by saying tortured, but perplexed and the way the chief of police did say, if y'all go to my TikTok, the crime scene was gruesome, so he didn't go in a good way.
All right. So I have a family member of Matthew's again, Matthew's brother. When was this? 4 hours ago. Okay.
I don't care. No. Like I said, it is what it is. When they say they got a caddy, doesn't mean someone picked them up. No, somebody picked them up. Either picked them up or forced them to get into the vehicle.
Now, why this is my question, because this is what the family said in the beginning. Matthew's family said that they left in Cadillacs. Did someone at that apartment complex see them leave in Cadillacs, or because they were found in their 2013 Kia Optima? I wonder if they're looking for suspects in Cadillacs. Let me see this. Let's go through it all.
I don't believe my brother would just willingly get in someone's car when he has his own fucking car. It makes no sense to me. Muhammad. Want to say they want to believe what they want to believe. I don't care. No. Like I said, it is what it is. When they say they got a caddy, doesn't mean someone picked them up. No, somebody picked them up. Either picked them up or forced them to get into the vehicle. I don't believe my brother would just willingly get in someone's car when he has his own fucking car. It makes no sense to me. Muhammad.
Yes, Grammy, he was definitely a hug dealer. Definitely. For sure. That is for sure. This is crazy. The brother admitted today, before they found Matthew and Savannah, that Matthew has a lot of enemies in the San Antonio area. However, 2 months ago was a court date for Savannah's 15-year-old brother who was unalived. No, they did not take the baby. The baby was still, she had not delivered this baby according to Matthew's cousin. But, 2 months ago, October 20th of this year, there was a brawl in the court. Here, I'll show you for those of y'all that missed it. Watch this. Second.
DUI.
Okay. So this is Savannah's family and the two guys that were charged for killing Savannah's brother. One looked at the family wrong way or something in the courtroom, and this took place 2 months ago. This was 2 months ago. He was killed last year. I don't know if Savannah was in the courtroom here. I have no idea. But I know Savannah's family was in the courtroom here for sure. I'm sure she was. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. See, there's people going out of the courtroom here. One second, yeah.
Jesus, we're going to have to talk. I tried to talk to you yesterday. We're going to set up another one, okay?
Duchess, honey, we're praying for you. Love you, baby. So sorry. So, Lisa, this is the Savannah's family in this courtroom, and the two suspects, or the two that was charged, rather, for Savannah's brother, 15-year-old brother who was unalived. And this was 2 months ago, October 20th, 2023. Almost literally 2 months and 2 days later, Savannah is dead, Matthew is dead, and the unborn child is dead. Now, Matthew was a dealer. Good night, Crimson. Matthew is a dealer whose brother said they had a lot of enemies. But is this related to Matthew? Is this related to someone, you know, more likely to get, you know, is this, you know, on Savannah's side? It could be on either side. We just don't know at this point. News Channel 4. Let's look. Oh, this is News Channel 4. Hold on. Let's see what they got here. No.
And if you
wait till this is.
We're looking at right now is a very, very perplexing crime scene.
We start tonight with team coverage after the search ends for missing mom-to-be Savannah Soto. This afternoon, her body was found along with her boyfriend, Matthew Guerra. Thanks for joining us tonight for News 4 at 10. I'm Jonathan Martinez. Tonight, that investigation is believed to be a potential murder, as San Antonio Police Chief William McManus reveals they believe two bodies found inside of a vehicle may have been there for 3 to 4 days. Soto was last seen on Friday, December the 22nd, on the northwest side. Since then, family and friends have been searching for the teen who was believed to be in danger just a day before she was set to be induced and have her baby. Over the weekend, Soto's mother pleaded for the community to come forward with any information about her missing daughter. The discovery of the two bodies earlier today by police, leaving Soto's family devastated. Many of her relatives were at the scene and understandably left heartbroken. News 4 San Antonio's Amanda Henderson is live where that discovery was made with more. Amanda?
Yeah, Jonathan, you can imagine it was just an outpouring of grief out here for hours today. Family members only really leaving maybe about an hour or two ago. Many of them just staring at the location of where the car was in disbelief that Savannah and her boyfriend were likely found inside dead. The search for Savannah Soto and her boyfriend has come to a tragic end. San Antonio police believe Savannah and her boyfriend are the two people found dead in 2013 Kia Optima at a Northwest Side apartment complex.
My heart is broken right now. And nothing's ever going to replace her.
We first introduced you to Rachel Soto last night. Her pleas were simple: to help bring her pregnant granddaughter, Savannah Soto, home. Family has been looking for the 18-year-old since Saturday when she didn't show up to be induced. Less than 24 hours later, Rachel's pleas are now for you to remember her granddaughter for who she was.
She was a good girl. She loved sports. She played basketball with her brothers. She was a heart. She was beautiful inside and out.
SAPD Chief William McManus says he's unable to confirm if either of the dead are pregnant and calls the case complexing.
I don't want to go into details about that, but again, I will repeat that it appears to be a very complex crime scene.
The case originated in Leon Valley, who sent out a clear alert. We asked Chief McManus why an alert wasn't sent out in San Antonio.
This originating in Leon Valley, that's why I came out from there, the alert, clear alert.
Was there ever any indication that SAPD should have put out a clear alert of their own?
No.
Tonight, Savannah's family is left devastated after she is the second person they have lost in 2 years. Last year, her 15-year-old brother Ethan was shot and killed. Now they're hoping, as days pass, answers will come.
We were supposed to celebrate Christmas with her and the baby. All she wanted was that baby. She didn't think about anything else. She was so ready to be a mom.
And just adding to the heartbreak tonight, that family member who you heard from right before we just came back on air, she tells us tonight that she was actually tipped off to where the car was, called officials, but got here before them. So she went to the car, opened the door, saw a gruesome scene, and she even said that she couldn't believe the fact that Savannah could be dead. She thought maybe she had just passed out. She says that tonight they are just reeling with all of the information that is coming in. San Antonio Police has taken over the investigation at this point, so as more information becomes available, we will bring it to you. Reporting in San Antonio, I'm Amanda Henderson.
Looking at right now is a very, very perplexing crime scene.
We start tonight with team coverage after the search ends for missing mom-to-be Savannah Soto. This afternoon, her body was found along with her boyfriend, Matthew Guerra. Thanks for joining us tonight for News 4 at 10. I'm Jonathan Martinez. Tonight, that investigation is believed to be a potential murder, as San Antonio Police Chief William McManus reveals they believe 2 bodies found inside of a vehicle may have been there for 3 to 4 days.
Yeah,
Soto
she
was
opened the
last seen on
door,
Friday,
family
December
member.
the 22nd on the northwest side.
So people were asking, why didn't the family call the cops? They did call the cops. They got there before the cops did. She opened the door and saw Savannah. And oh my God, what a scene. Allegedly, Matthew was found in the back with his pants down, his pants off. Not Faith. I'm just reading Faith's message. The family member saw Savannah in the front seat with a a car seat. Is this apartment complex? Was it found? What's the connection to the apartment? There is no connection that I'm aware of. It was a medical complex. They also have apartments there. However, I've been told, I can't confirm this at this point. I haven't really tried to confirm this, that nobody is living in those apartments on that apartment behind there. I don't know if that's true or not, though. Yes, we don't know. That is alleged. It's just someone said that part. I just hope nothing was messed up when she opened the door. Yeah. I think it'll be okay, hopefully. Does anyone know where they were going when they left their apartment? Why did they leave without taking anything? That's a great question. Why didn't she take her purse? I don't even think her phone was found. I don't think her phone was even with her. I know her purse wasn't. Now, Matthew's family was saying that they allegedly, was taken out against their will, potentially, that there, might be Cadillacs involved. Oh yes, Sylvia. There will totally always be. I think someone came to the apartment and took them, and someone came and got. She left her phone at her home. Her mother said. So it sounds like they was leaving in a rush. What 18-year-old pregnant, 41 week pregnant doesn't take their phone, doesn't take their purse? Well, Marlena, that's the thing. I wonder. Matthew's cousin was saying that she believes this is wholeheartedly some type of setup, and I would agree. But did Matthew have his phone on him? I don't know. But you see, the thing is, if Matthew had his phone on him, they would have pinged his phone, wouldn't they have? Yeah, Lake Superior. That's what I'm wondering. Did they leave at gunpoint? Yes, they always have their phone. We all have our phone with us constantly. Rebecca, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much for your support for the channel. Killed her brother, was mad because that's what I wonder. It can come. I'm sure that there is some CCTV, and that's another thing. A lot of DRUG dealers have burner phones. Justin, I'm sorry I didn't hear, but has anyone said who actually found them? Yes, Muscles. Family members of Savannah found her. The family was tipped off by by Facebook somehow. They called the police immediately. However, the family got there before the police. A family member opened the door of the police. The family member opened the door to the car and saw Savannah in the front passenger seat, unalive, and allegedly Matthew was in the back. According to Matthew's cousin, he was found in the back with his pants off in a gruesome state. Okay. Sammy, if they'll release. Yes, if I don't mind hitting the thumbs up button, I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. The police chief said, quote, "What we're looking at is a very, very perplexing crime scene." Used very, very twice in perplexing crime scene. Detectives are looking at this as a possible MURDER, but we don't know for sure, end quote. I think it's just interesting how sorry, it's definitely. Thank you, baby kisses, for hitting that thumbs up. You're welcome, Muscles. I'm looking. I did see. Let me see. What's up? Looking for something. Please. Um, that Yeah, it's so weird. I just feel so bad for her mother, y'all. I mean, she just lost two of her kids in 2 years, both to something so preventable. People are being very judgmental toward the families, both sides of the families right now on social media, and it's just not the time to be judgmental. He apparently had a lot of enemies. Please read my last. Yeah, Marlene, I saw that, but I don't want to get struck. Was it in their house? Blood? I have not seen anything of blood or anything being in their home. This is the Matthew's cousin. What she said earlier.
He basically got tortured. So it's just best to just not say nothing. If y'all look at what perplex means and the type of crime scene that it was, then y'all will understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. It was a gruesome crime scene. Like, he did not go in a good way. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? I'm like, there was no, like, that's just what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, like I might be blowing it out of proportion by saying tortured, but perplexed and the way the chief of police did say, if y'all go to my TikTok, the crime scene was gruesome, so he didn't go in a good way.
There was another.
Where he basically got tortured. He was found in the back seat, laid out, no pants on, and that's all we know. There was shell casings in the car, and then also we do know that I want to say both of them or one of them. I can't really. There was so much crying and stuff I couldn't really hear, but I do know that somebody was hit with something.
All right, 1 second. Let me play this.
They were both together whenever they passed. We have no details. They don't want to give us no details. They did let us know that there was shell casings in the car and that my cousin's injuries were very gruesome.
This is Matthew's cousin.
This is a very, very hard pill to swallow. Just seeing the pain in my aunt's eyes. Even seeing the pain of Savannah's family just hurt me so much. And honestly, I just hope that all of us could just come and all come together, because at the end of the day, we both lost family members, and she was a family member, and it's ugly. It's ugly. I honestly feel like they got set up. I honestly feel like they got set up. Because nothing's making sense to me. The way they left him in the back seat. They left him in the back seat, laid out with his pants off. It was gruesome. They just said it was gruesome. He was not in the front seat. He was in the back seat. My cousin's very, very, very tall. Savannah was in the front passenger seat, and she had the car seat on top of her. My cousin was in the back seat, laid out with his pants off. They said that he basically was tortured. They didn't really want to get into details because they haven't moved the body. They're waiting for the medical examiners to get there so that they can start moving the bodies, seeing what was going on and all that stuff. But yeah. They
Okay, what's playing on my computer? Hold on 1 second.
Ma'am! Get away! Open the door. No, go away!
I was looking to see if there was any CCTV thing that had dropped yet. You know, her hospital bag was packed. Baby's coming home outfit picked up. Yes. Devastating. Devastating. Proud mom of two. Without being graphic, with Savannah being unalived, her baby would Lake Superior, from what we understand, the baby had not been born. Doubtful based upon that courtroom video, and he was in game pretty much saturated in cartel next to Mexican. Yeah, something's wrong here. Watch, there will be more to this. There's definitely more to this. Definitely more to this. When I saw that courtroom footage from 2 months ago and that fighting, I knew that and him also being a dealer, his brother saying that he had so many enemies in San Antonio area. You know, it's just craziness. How could the car seat be on top of a pregnant woman who was that big? I mean, I think maybe if you flipped it over, or, you know, it could be in her lap. When they say on top, we don't really know how, you know. All right, guys, I'm off to bed. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit that thumbs up button and share this if you don't mind. I would greatly appreciate it on your social media. Lisa, it really is a weird thing. But a lot of these people who do this, they send a message. right? They send a message and they get that message across. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Justice for Savannah, her baby, and Matthew. This is a tragic thing. If any news breaks at any hour on this, I've got alarm set, and people call me as well. So if anything pops off, I will let you guys know. Love you all. God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you later. Good night.